Okay, Shalom. All praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakah Kwadash, and double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and salutations to you Akim out there that push this word in truth and in sincerity. This will be a great millstone to the point. So without further ado, I'm going to get into these scriptures. This is Matthew chapter 10, verse 16. This is Yahweh Shah speaking. It says, "Behold, I send you forth as sheep in the midst of wolves." Now, us being Israelites, we are the sheep. And we are sent out to teach and gather the hope for the elect. But we supposed to be as sheep, but wise as serpents, and harmless as doves. Now the sheep is a docile creature, man. A sheep is not going to go out there to provoke any other animal, mainly a wolf, which is Esau, the so-called white man, to come up against him. Because he's a docile creature. Even though Yahweh Shah said, it says, "Behold, I send you forth as sheep in the midst of wolves." And the wolves is Esau and the other nations, and also 2/3 of you Negroes, Hispanics, Native Americans that come up against us, man. It says, "Be ye therefore wise as serpents and harmless as doves." Now, being out there in the highways and the byways, knowing that Esau, the so-called white man, is brewing up a persecution with all this anti-Semitic rhetoric, hate speech, and they're calling us black Hebrew Israelites. We are being targeted now because for years they have ignored us. But now, for some reason, and the reason is prophecy coming to pass, they are starting to take notice and target us and bring out false information and demonizing us, man. Also, they set up some kind of false flag to set the stage for the demonization. And hence now we are being demonized. But you got certain groups out there, such as the Sakari, started with Alizé. What they doing is having a camp dress up in army fatigues. Now, dressing up like army fatigues and dressing up like a ninja, having your face covered, dressed all in black, like you some kind of stealth ninja that's going to bring forth death and destruction. That's setting the stage for Esau to come up against us, man. Esau being the so-called white man. Because Esau himself is building up a false narrative against us. And we out there doing what we doing? Teaching the Bible, harmless, but wise as serpents, but harmless as doves. Man, we not out there committing any kind of crimes. We not out there advocating violence. We not out there going to gun ranges and shooting up shit. I was swore to the scriptures, man, and we pushing this word wholeheartedly, man, week in and week out. In season, out of season. Right now we out of season. We out there still in the highways and the byways pushing this word. We putting up videos, man, week in and week out, man. Throughout the week we put up videos, man. Do sit-downs, man, live sit-downs. So we doing what we have to do, man. Being wise as serpents, pushing this word, but yet harmless as doves, man. Our main mission is to go out there to gather the hopeful elect, man. To push this word. Not to dress up like ninjas. Not to dress up in army fatigue. To make it seem like we some kind of militant group in which we not. And that's what the Sakari, that's the image they pushing out there, man. Their whole camp was dressed in army fatigues, man. Looking like ninjas. What kind of bullshit is that? That's the false narrative that you pushing out there, man. No, we in a time of great persecution in which Esau, pursuant to Revelation 12 and 12, is going to come down hard upon us. But yet, you're going to pull up some kind of bullshit act like that, man? Have your whole camp dressed in army fatigue. Some looking like ninjas. seeming like they posing a threat, but in all actuality, the only sword we have, the only gun we have is these scriptures, man. And that's what you should be pushing. This truth, man. Pushing the laws, statutes, and commandments, bringing out prophecies, gathering the hopeful elect, not dressing in army fatigue, clothing, looking like a goddamn terrorist, not dressing like a ninja, looking like you about to go out there and commit some kind of heinous crime and try to conceal your identity. But yo, nah, our mission is to push the word, man. That's why it says in Matthew 10:16, man. Yahweh Shai said, I'm going to read it again. Behold, I send you forth as sheep, a docile creature. I'm not saying that we are docile, but that's what a sheep is. A sheep is very docile, man. But we are likening the sheep, so what we should do, be harmless, but yet wise as serpents, and push this truth, man. Obey the laws of Esau, because this is his kingdom. But go out there, push this word, and yet be harmless. Don't advocate any kind of violence, man. Don't look like as if you about to commit some kind of horrific act, man. Just do the work. Just teach the word, man. Do the work. But you got groups out there knowing that Esau, the so-called white man, is about to bring that persecution. They putting gasoline to the fire, man. Which is totally off, man. We're not in the time of mirth, having a good time. We're not in the time of folly. We're in the time of great persecution and in a time of war. And that's your mind frame should be at. Being in the time of war and in the time of prophecy. Not folly and in the time of mirth, because we're not into that, man. So with that, this has been a great millstone. To the point. Once again, we give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Wakak Wadash, and double honor to the apostles. And that was a great millstone. Salutation you, I came out there that pushed this word of truth and sincerity. This is a great millstone to the point. And with that, Shalom.